Apple is about to flip the script on everything we thought we knew about their release cycle. For a decade, we've followed the same old playbook: high-end pros first, budget gear later. But 2026 is looking like a total mess in the best way possible. We are looking at a massive tidal wave of 10 new products dropping across February, March, and April. It feels like a mix of pure panic and a massive supply chain bottleneck, and the leaks coming out of Mark Gurman and Mac Welt are absolutely wild. If you think you know what Apple is planning for the next few months, think again, because the weirdest UNO reverse card in tech history is about to be played. The chaos kicks off on February 19th. This is usually a quiet time for Apple, but they are reportedly starting with the iPhone 17e. Now, usually, a budget iPhone is just recycled parts from 3 years ago. Not this time. The leaks say it is packing the A19 chip. That is the same flagship silicon meant for the Pro models later this year. Why would Apple give their best chip to the cheap phone? It is actually a genius, and slightly devious, move. They are likely using the 17e as a beta test for their first ever in-house 5G modem, the C1X. They've been trying to fire Qualcomm for 5 years, and they aren't going to risk putting an untested modem in a $1,200 Pro Max first. If the signal drops or the calls fail, they'd rather budget buyers complain than the shareholders. It's also getting the N1 chip for Wi-Fi 7. But there is a huge catch: the display. Some leaks say it finally gets the dynamic island, while others say it's stuck with the old notch. If Apple releases a new phone with a notch in 2026, it is dead on arrival. No amount of A19 power can save a phone that looks 10 years old. February also brings the iPad 12 and a new iPad Air with the M4 chip. The base iPad 12 is finally jumping to 8 GB of RAM, and we all know why: Apple Intelligence. They literally cannot run their local AI models on 6 GB, so they are forcing this upgrade on everyone. Then there is the iPad Air M4. Honestly, this feels like a total waste of potential. They are putting the most powerful tablet chip on Earth into a body with a 60Hz screen. It is like putting a Ferrari engine into a golf cart. You can hit the gas all you want, but the tires are just going to spin. You will never actually feel that M4 speed because the screen refresh rate is capping you at the knees. Unless you are doing heavy 4K video editing on a budget, that M4 badge on the box is just marketing fluff to make you spend more money. Then we hit March, and this is where the supply chain nerd stuff gets intense. The M5 MacBook Pros were supposed to be here already, but Tim Cook hinted at chip constraints. Because the Shenzhen supply chain shuts down for 2 weeks for Chinese New Year, Apple effectively missed their window. Now, they are aiming for the second week of March to coincide with macOS 26.3. We expect the M5 Pro and M5 Max chips. Performance will be great, but the real question is thermals. The M4 ran hot, and if the M5 doesn't fix the efficiency, we are heading back to the jet engine fan era of MacBooks. But the weirdest March leak: a new studio display. It's rumored to have mini LED and an A19 phone chip inside. Why a phone chip? To handle center stage and spatial audio without lagging your Mac. But the kick in the teeth is a leaked code string suggesting a 90 Hz refresh rate. Not 120 Hz. If Apple charges $1,600 for a monitor that can't do what a $400 gaming monitor does, they are literally laughing at us. April is the month of the 50th anniversary event, and this is where the nostalgia hits hard. The 12-inch MacBook is rumored to return. The original version was beautiful but useless. It had one port and a processor that melted if you opened Chrome. This time, they are supposedly using an iPhone chip, the A18 Pro or A19 Pro, inside a laptop body. This is a massive move. It could allow Apple to sell a MacBook for $599 and absolutely destroy the Chromebook market. However, there is a technical wall: iPhone chips don't support Thunderbolt. This means no high-speed docks and no external GPUs. It's basically a glorified iPad with a keyboard, but at that price point, it will sell like crazy. Along with this, we expect the Gemini Siri generative AI update and a dedicated smart home hub that uses face scanning to adjust your calendar. Apple has struggled with smart homes for a decade, so unless Siri actually gets smarter, this hub is just a $300 paperweight. Finally, a new Apple TV 4K with an A18 Pro chip is coming. It's overkill for Netflix, but if Apple wants to push console-level gaming, they need that GPU power. My honest opinion? Keep your eyes on that 12-inch MacBook. If Apple can successfully pivot to A-series chips in laptops, it changes the pricing of the entire industry. It's the most exciting thing on this list. But if that iPhone 17e still has a notch, do yourself a favor, skip it and just buy a used 16 Pro. Apple is making some big gambles here, and not all of them are going to pay off for the consumer. If you like the video, subscribe, share the video, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a tech update.